What's up, everybody? GeauxBurns back into the discussion regarding the third Red Dead game. And today's topic is revolved around a map that was leaked via NeoGAFF. Now, for the record, until it's actually confirmed by Rockstar, I'm not going to call the third Red Dead game Red Dead Redemption 2. I simply call it Red Dead 3 because it's technically the third game in the Red Dead franchise. Now, back on topic. GameSpot posted this article today, linked below in the description section, discussing the Red Dead Redemption 2 game map reportedly being leaked. Now, I knew about this a few days earlier because several other YouTubers have been talking about it. It's kind of a big to-do. And I just wanted to go over my thoughts as to whether or not I think it's a real map or fake. Now, I will say this, whether it's real or fake, one thing is pretty obvious. Whoever made this map put a lot of time and detail into making it. So, props to whoever is behind this map, whether it's the fine folks at Rockstar San Diego, and this turns out to be legitimate, or it's just somebody that's really good at making fake maps. Now, you're welcome to partake in this discussion below in the comment section. Let me know, do you think that this Red Dead 3 map is real or is it fake? Now, feel free and go check out the article for yourself, but several points we're going to talk about revolve around the map itself, which is why we're going to zoom in a little bit and look at different parts of the map. First off, there's, like I mentioned, a lot of detail. You have several regions like Big Valley, the Grizzlies, Roanoke Ridge. You have Cumberland Forest, the Heartlands in the middle. Down below the Heartlands, you have Scarlet Meadows. There's also a bayou to the east of Scarlet Meadows. Now, what I find very interesting, and this could possibly out this map as a fake, is the name of the city in the bayou, which is called New Bordeaux. Now, for all of you Mafia 3 fans out there, most of you are aware of the fact that just a few days ago, Hangar 13 announced the name of the city that's going to represent New Orleans in Mafia 3. The fictional version of New Orleans in Mafia 3 is also called New Bordeaux. So I kind of sort of have an issue with this because Hangar 13 and Rockstar San Diego are two separate development houses. Now, they are both under Take-Two, which is their parent companies. However, I just don't really see them actually coordinating on this or working together or collaborating by connecting the Red Dead universe with the Mafia universe, because that's basically what's happening here if that city down there is actually going to be called New Bordeaux, an 1800s version of New Orleans, which is what we have in Mafia 3. It makes more sense for the Red Dead and the Grand Theft Auto universe to be connected, even though there's absolutely no proof of that besides the fact that Rockstar makes both of those games on the same Rage engine. That's about it. There is no connection between Red Dead Redemption and Grand Theft Auto when it comes to their universes. They're separate universes. And I believe that adding New Bordeaux as the name of this city in this Red Dead 3 map that was supposedly, allegedly leaked is an obvious telltale sign that this is most likely going to be proven a fake map. But then again, I could be completely wrong, but I prefer to err on the side of caution when it comes to this issue, because I have trouble believing in leaks, anonymous sources, because most of the time it turns out to be bogus. So for now, I consider this to be a very detailed, very well made, yet fake map for the third Red Dead game. But let's discuss it a little bit more, because there is a key or a legend, whatever you call it, over on the top left-hand side. I'll zoom it in for you guys to check out. The red border part around the map is the edge of the world boundary. The purple lines represent the district. The gold lines that you see roaming around the map are the railroads. And there's also roads that are in black. And then, of course, the brown lines represent trails, which are, I guess, not exactly at the same level of quality as the roads are. wandering off the beaten path. Then, of course, there's several other things around the map, like the green dots and font represent towns. The yellow dots and fonts represent settlements. The white dots and fonts represent the caravan camps. There's also a gang hideouts and landmarks and, of course, homesteads. And the purple font obviously represents the name of the various districts that are in this map. Now, let's play devil's advocate for a moment and say that this map is actually legitimate, that the source is real, and that this is in fact the map for the third Red Dead game. Now, there is kind of a way to prove that it is legitimate, and we look at the two bottom districts, which may sound familiar if you played Red Dead Redemption: Tall Trees and Great Plains, which were featured in the final act of Red Dead Redemption. And that's where John Marston's family was from. And you see Beecher's Hope, his farm, his ranch, is obviously a settlement according to the legend. And to the east of Beecher's Hope, as in Red Dead Redemption, is the town of Blackwater. Now, what I did was I took this map of Red Dead Redemption and I tried to graft Tall Trees and Great Plains off the Red Dead 3 map that was leaked together into one map. Now, I admit I'm not a pro at this. I did the best I could with what photoshopping skills I have, but this is the end result. And it actually fits surprisingly well. You have Henningstead right there, which was in the second Red Dead game, Red Dead Redemption. Then you go up into Tall Trees and Great Plains. And obviously, this connects the worlds of Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead 3 together, if this is actually a legitimate map. So it definitely adds mystery revolved around this map. Could the inclusion of Tall Trees and Great Plains simply be a ruse by whoever created this map in order to try and further legitimize the map into being real when it's actually fake? Just like with adding New Bordeaux as the city, trying to tie that in with Mafia 3. But whatever the case may be, this is still a very interesting, detailed looking map. And it is quite possible that this is the real deal. But then again, it's also very probable that it's just a very brilliant, beautiful looking fake. Once again, let me know below in the comment section, what is your opinion regarding the supposed alleged leak Red Dead 3 map? Do you think this is real? Do you think it's fake? Now, until I have more proof regarding this being an actual real map of Red Dead 3, and that would take a lot of doing, it would have to be basically, I guess, video evidence inside Rockstar San Diego Studios of them actually making the map. And furthermore, them actually confirming that this is indeed the map for Red Dead 3, whether it's at E3 or some other event or in a newswire. Till any of that happens, I'm going to have to consider this supposed alleged leaked Red Dead map to be a forgery.